This video covers our trip to the September 20th, 2025 Esprit de Four Safety Clinic. It's right here. It's in Hollister Hills State Vehicular Recreation Area. Brian was driving a Cybertruck. His daughter, my granddaughter, Allison, went along for the ride. And I was watching and videotaping, and Brian used his GoPro for a lot of the videos. But I found this to be extremely interesting. A lot of very nice, very knowledgeable people about four-wheeling. So if you've got a new four-wheel drive and you're not familiar with, I'd highly recommend this if you're able to do it. Of course, the September 2025 clinic is over. I think they've got another one probably coming up sometime in the future. So it says here to watch this space early 2026 for the May clinic registration. So keep that in mind if you have any interest in this, and if you are in four-wheeling, you can't beat this. This was a great experience. This is a Google Maps view showing kind of the middle of California where the Hollister Hills State Vehicular Recreation Area is located. The address is 7800 Cienega Rd, Hollister, California, 95023. We're in Brian's Cybertruck driving to the Hollister Hills State Vehicular Recreation Area. Nice drive down there. They call it Esprit de Four. 4x4 club.
Okay. Yes.
Awesome. We got double drivers?
No.
Well, I'm going to watch him mess up. I'm not going to do it for him.
Sit there and hang on and scream.
Yes. Well, there's no handle. There's no handle, so he's in trouble.
Okay, well, the gentleman in the gray sweatshirt will direct you to get in line for registration.
Okay.
And you have your paperwork,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
they'll take care of you.
Sounds good.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Morning.
So you want to go up, or do you want to leave you guys?
Okay.
I'll send you through registration, and I'll tell you which group you're in, and give you a bunch of information.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you, Greg. You see the Rivian down there?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
It's another electric car.
Yeah. Is that a bathroom?
Yeah, there are bathrooms here. If you want to get out and go there, I think that would be fine.
Probably ought to sometime soon.
Good morning.
There you go. How are you this morning?
Good, yourself?
Good. I can't remember if we've had one of these before.
I was here in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought we'd
Yeah.
had one before. So back for a second try.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
That's right.
It was
I
fun.
remember when
Yeah.
we didn't have you do a couple of things. I think over at the quarry, right? Didn't you skip one of them?
CJ led us everywhere, so I don't remember
Did he?
what.
Okay. One of the
we skipped
obstacles.
and-
So it'll be
yeah.
interesting. So, have you aired down before?
I did before, yeah. I haven't done it yet today. But,
Okay. So as soon as you get over to wherever group they put you in, you'll want to air down,
Okay.
and they'll do I don't know what kind of vehicle inspection they do on an all-electric vehicle. I'm sure your batteries are all nice and tied down.
Yeah, it's all built in. So, yeah.
so you'd be in good shape. So it should be pretty quick for you.
Okay.
Airing down will be the key thing, and then
Okay.
once you do that, and the vehicle inspection, they'll have everybody. You'll see a big group of people lining up, so we can take you down to the class like we did last time.
Okay.
So that'll about be it, and then it'll just be fun to see you out on the trail.
Sounds good, man.
This thing raised up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it did. Okay,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah.
You gonna raise it up?
Yeah, might as well
Yeah.
get it ready. So if I put it in off-road, then
Oh, there you go.
it'll start raising.
So the only place we'll watch you is any place you might get high center, because what we don't, these are not real solid
Yeah, right.
sliders.
Yeah.
So we don't want you to crimp it where you can't open your doors. So I would just caution you about, and I haven't looked at the course because I got here this morning, is sometimes a frame twister can be really bad over the logs.
Yeah,
So
I did that last time, and I had a little like cosmetic thing in the back break off.
okay. So I'd watch that one, and then I don't think we had you do the one thing to the far left of the quarry going up. I think we skipped that one piece.
Okay.
But we had you do the rocks and the other stuff. So we'll watch you when you get there.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so you're right behind the white vehicle on the left.
Okay.
So when you head up that way.
Check.
At the beginning of the clinic, Brian and the other drivers were taken to another location and given some special 4x4 training. This is a real brief video clip.
So, I'll let you pull it out. You can go all the way. Okay, so, ideally we've got 3 people in this scenario. We've got...
It's lowering the air pressure. Straight down to 36. It's 37. 37. It's 36, Brian. That's 36. Okay. Okay. This is the device for lowering the air pressure down. To do that for better traction. Allison, that's just videoing you. She and I are going to hang out here while Brian goes to some kind of a class they've got. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sit here. No internet connection though. They're lining up. They've divided everybody up into groups of vehicles. They line them up in some kind of a queue and they start in various groups. Brian's in what they call the green group. It's just the color. It has nothing to do with the fact that it's an EV apparently. So we're just waiting till it all gets started, and they give people guidance on what to do, what to look out for, how to protect your vehicle, and that sort of thing. It looks like a bunch of really nice, congenial people here. I'm impressed. Bathroom right over there. Got showers in one building, bathroom in the other, and so no problem there. The camping, some people are able to camp in like off under the trees here, and some just out there in the middle of the parking lot. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. This is a map that was in this brochure from the state vehicular recreation area in Hollister. Looks like they got this Hudner Ranch, Lower Ranch, and Upper Ranch. I believe we're here. There's a campground, obstacle course campground, day use area. Probably it, because this is the campground here. Well, Allison and I were waiting in the Cybertruck for Brian. They had taken him and the other drivers off with some shuttle vehicles to another location to give them some specialized training on what to do in difficult situations with their 4x4s. So I took that advantage of that time and just took a look at the map here and of the whole area to get a better grasp of what we were dealing with. It's interesting. This shows San Andreas Fault runs through this. Must create some interesting obstacles. Maybe that's why they picked this spot. cars or vehicles, if I will. I don't know if you call these cars, trucks, SUVs or whatever, were driving over those little blocks in the ground to see if they could hit them with their tires. And they were training drivers how to hit specific spots of these blocks on the ground. Whole purpose of that was because when you're up in some of these treacherous spots, you have to be able to, from your driver's vantage, pick boulders and particular logs and other things you'd have to hit with the tires to be able to navigate it. That's what this is all about. Go ahead and get ready behind it. Probably good. Kim would be, and I would be expert at this. We hit every pothole in South Carolina without even trying hard. Actually, it's more me hitting the potholes. She's got a better eye for them than me. Kind of hard to hit it with both the front and rear wheel because you're going around a circle. Did that go over one? There you go. I know that was one.
You should put self-driving mode.
This is a little bit harder.
Get that one.
No, no.
Yeah, go into self-driving until it hit every one of those blocks.
No? No? Where? Go this way? Okay. Yep. Just inside? Okay. Oh, okay. Just on the platform. So it's inside? It was inside? Okay. I think I just missed that one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Where should I line up? Okay.
This is a view from Brian's GoPro on his Cybertruck as we were getting started. What they're doing is they had several groups, and you can see the green flag on that truck to the right, and they staged everybody, so we were going to follow in. I believe we were a part of the green group, and so that's what we're doing here. Just the whole thing just getting started. It's like a big giant caravan staging all these several groups together. Now these videos are a mixture of Brian's GoPro and the Cybertruck and my iPhone that I was videotaping. So you'll see a little different perspective of these trails depending on which one we're looking at the time. And the drivers had radios that they used for communicating with the staff, showing them what to do, things to look out for, hazards, that sort of thing.
Let's turn off the auto wipers. Turning on randomly.
Buggy coming, so stay to the right. Stay to the right, buggy coming.
Oh, here comes somebody the other way.
That's what he was saying, buggy coming.
Oh.
Si si tratta del rilascio, con un motociclo sempre carico, che non è partito qui come una breccia.
One thing I wanted to mention is because the GoPro camera on Brian's Cybertruck was basically level with the truck, it's hard to get a proper perspective of how steep some of these roads were. Yeah, they were actually a little more treacherous than it looks in this. But anyway, we're just showing you what the trail looked like and what to expect if you come out here. That background music is coming from that dune buggy that they were absolutely playing their music as loud as they could. You could hear it all over the place. So anyway, no one really complained about it, but that's what some of that music, where it was coming from.
I've done that. I like kind of got tired of being down here. But I was like, yeah.
This is people other than this group out here too?
Yeah.
Their park is open for everybody while we're doing the class. So we might meet buggies or other jeeps on the trail. So we'll, if we see somebody coming towards us, we'll give you a heads up.
temperature is higher. I guess it's just pulling up.
You still got about 2 feet. There you go. That's good. Hey, everybody come up to the front.
I think all the drivers are here.
All right, so welcome to the quarry. You have 4 obstacles. You got 1, 2, 3, and a 4th one over there. So you'll get a chance to look at all of them before you run them. This first obstacle is we're going to have you come down basically more in line with like this, so that when you get right down there, Rich will point it out, we want your passenger side tires to run right below the edge of the rock, so that you'll get some off camera. It'll be about 21 degrees. It always changes because the gravel sometimes sloughs down and they fill it up. And then you'll just pull straight out, and then we're going to have you come up and come out from between those 2 cones. And the thing you have to be careful about when you're at the bottom of the hill, and we're going to have somebody from your team standing over there to help guide them, is that be careful towards me on this side of it. There's some rocks that, depending on your vehicle, you could bang into them. But you got a pretty wide spot, and we'll have somebody, whoever you guys want to put over there, just to help guide them coming up. So that's the first obstacle. Again, the whole purpose of it is just to give you some off cameras and get used to it going down, and you get the feel, you slide a little bit and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a warm up for you. You guys have been through all the stuff about seat backs, tip them forward, being 4-wheel low, first gear. Okay, so you've got all that stuff. So it'll really help you when you're on some of these things. So if everybody will walk over, you know what? I'm gonna have you walk. Let's have you do this one right now, so they can see you do it. Okay. Yeah. No, you gotta be not racing, but you gotta be moving. Go faster. Yeah, because if you don't, you'll just slide down. Yep, go ahead and go. Rock. Rick's your man down there. Where are they? Me and my son. There. In this one? Here, yeah. Okay, all right, so you'll be next. So you'll see how he goes down here. it gives you a good feel for what you're doing. I mean, they can all be the same, but it does make you uncomfortable. No, but when you're sitting in it, it feels different.
It's sliding. Not this way.
Yeah.
Not this way.
Well, see, if you look, he was actually, his right tire was probably a foot lower down the hill than where I was. So if you track forward a little bit further and drop down into it, you really get that. If you cut it across, so your front tire is tracking against it. So if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, wait, before you go, we're gonna all walk over to the next obstacle.
Okay.
This way you won't have to look at the side. Down there, again, hang up, hang it high, and then drop into it. It might be really a real thing. Now you've done this before, right? I have, yeah. So did you do the obstacle here before? I don't think you had. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is really long. So just follow me right around. I don't want to do that. You don't have Okay, go ahead and begin. Up a little bit higher. Sarah, you take over here for me, will you? Easier said than done. That's 6,600 pounds heading downhill. So.
Yeah. Brian asked me if I wanted to drive it, and I said I'd rather watch you crash your Cybertruck than me.
I mean, there's no way. I mean, it's not going to tip over there. I mean, at most
No, it's not steep enough.
At most,
Yeah.
it will slide sideways.
I drive my tractor on hills, and once you get used to it, you kind of tell where you can go and where you can't.
See, those side steps, I would worry about.
Yeah, they might disappear today.
If they bolt on, or if they're welded.
I don't know.
If they bolt on, you can just take them off before you go out.
So he's going up here, isn't he?
Not gonna try that one? No. Okay, got it.
And I don't think you should do it either. But you come on up this way. Okay, you're good right there for now. Okay, all of us are gonna go up to the top.
Again, be careful walking.
Okay, so this one is always a lot different depending on your wheelbases and everything. You'll see we're going to bring Saroth up and try and have him kind of hug up to the right side with his driver's side on the top of that mound, and then have him cut across so that when he finishes up, you've got to worry about those rocks, which we're going to watch so you won't hit them. But your front tire on the passenger side really needs to come over these rocks. If you don't, then this is what will happen. It doesn't do any real damage, but you're going to hear a lot of scraping. And the other thing with like a long wheelbase, we have to worry about you getting high center, and we had to pull people off of it. Just because it's, with the rocks here, I'm hoping that we're not going to, we usually luck out pretty well with it. But even then, once in a while, we have to put some underneath the other front tire, because it's just the way it's so much like this that it gets you in a bind. But it's really not bad, and it's a really good experience for the trails, because you can always run into stuff like this. So knowing how to not just drive straight through them, and how to kind of meander around and know when your tires are going up and down and what you're doing. So let's go ahead and give him a shot. You guys can stand either side, upside here, probably the best. Either side really works pretty well.
Alright, somebody get there. We're gonna watch the tire because we're gonna lose sight of everything. Thank you. Yeah, it's more dangerous to walk than to drive.
I wore the wrong shoes out here the first time I worked it, and we learned.
There you go. Keep just like that, Rob. Okay, come back, little driver. Little driver. Okay, hard driver now. Somebody watch him on that side.
Yeah, he's clear. He's good.
Excellent job. Came up perfect. Nice. Tire pressure was pretty good. Low gears. Didn't spin them. Didn't try and force it. And walked up it. So that's what all you guys have to do.
If you start spinning a tire, don't just keep doing that.
Yeah. You're gonna get one of these. Stop. We're gonna back you up and get you a different.
In this case, do you lock the?
You know, I'm gonna tell you no. And the reason is because this is a learning experience. When you start locking up your axles and stuff like this, it makes it a lot easier.
What about the rear on this one?
I wouldn't lock it up at all.
I
try it without it. What's that?
I don't have lockers.
Yeah. He doesn't have lockers in his.
Articulation.
What's that?
There's no traction problem here. It's more articulation problem
Yeah.
here.
This is more articulation. But you will, when you lock things up, a couple of things. It's hard to steer if it's a front end. But they will just kind of pull you along. And it's a learning place. It's a place for you to make mistakes. But when you get into a real bind, then use lockers when you think you need them. That's what you pay for them for. But be careful when you turn a locker, especially if you have, like in my Jeep, I have this PSC system that's power assist. If you're up against a rock and you start doing it, you can bend things. So, you know, I mean, there's pros and cons to it. It really takes a little bit of experience to know the best time to use it. But don't be afraid to use them if you think you need them. Okay, so we're going to walk you over here now. All right, so the big thing here is when you come around, we actually, it's a rock, we'll try it. This is a short enough wheelbase, so we like you to be farther over to the left, because when you come around, you want your driver's side tires to go just where he's walking. Straight up through that path. Right there. Okay, hold it. Here.
I put a,
Yeah, he needs one on this side or he'll break those off. Need one more right in front of that. I think you'll make it now.
yeah.
Okay, nice and easy. Damn stuff. I forgot what you had. No, that's good. I don't want to come up. There you go. Slow.
Good.
Okay, keep going. You got it.
Oh, something's scraping. He's about to lose that step back there.
It's hit into the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, he's plowing it
The
with
rear
that
tire
step.
is not lifting here. It's already here.
Yeah, we needed another rock to keep him up a little bit longer. Let's see. I don't know if this will work. We'll try it.
Okay, right.
Nice.
And turn to the
You're in four-wheel low, right? First gear.
passenger side, the driver's
Nope,
side, yes.
nope, nope. Not too much.
Not too much, not too much.
Okay.
Like this.
Right there. Try that. It's gonna spin a little bit with this tire.
Go.
Keep going.
Go, 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 go. Just landing. Yes, landing,
going.
go.
A piece of plastic, but that's not bad. You got it now. Keep going. Slow, 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 slow,
Yes.
slow.
It's not
I
broken.
think you can pop it back into place. Pop it off. Okay.
Too steep? It's too sharp of an angle.
Last time, and he thinks I'll scrape the bottom.
I think you will too.
Yeah.
Your wheelbase is just too long, even with it up in the air.
Yeah. So I'll just do what I did last time, which is I did this and then I did that. So
Okay.
I felt like coming.
He's actually taking everybody up a little bit higher on the right side so you don't drive into it. So you don't end up
Selling the little Mexican
people that didn't stop and all of a sudden they were over it. I thought the same thing. I'm like, hey, let's spin it great. Pull it back out.
Back tire gets
There was no damage or
5
anything.
foot past that last rock. Then you start giving me some driver back up, and then
If you look carefully, you'll see the rows of smaller rocks lined up on either side of the vehicle. The intent of this training was to show you if you get into a situation where you can't go forward and you got to back up and you're in a treacherous spot, you've got to know how to guide yourself going backwards on a steep area where it might be treacherous. That's what this is all about.
That's the trick. You didn't tell him the trick.
No, I didn't. But you're absolutely right. That is the whole thing.
Now it's easy.
One of the main things you don't want to do is when you're backing down, you don't want to start your turn too early while you're still on the hill.
Off camber.
Then you get really off camera.
They
All right, pretty easy time. Now we'll see how much fun we can have. All right, if everybody wants to walk around this way, safe your way down.
sometimes you have to do this.
He's doing it easier. Last year he made it more of a curvy thing. So you had to kind of go.
So you're going to start in a little.
Are you going to go up and back down? Go up and back down using your mirrors. And if you turn them down, it's easier to play. He's taking it a lot easier on him this year because you had more curves than that thing last year.
Backing down is one of the scariest things we can do. It's something you want to practice even if it's on flat ground. There will be times when you can't go all the way up, a tree is down or something, you have to back down because you can't turn around without rolling. So you want to get used to using your mirrors, and I'm going to tell you there's a cliff on both sides of these rocks. You know, but again, what you're getting here today is nothing, but it's something you want to practice. And it is scary. My wife don't like to back into a parking place.
All right, everybody, let's saddle up.
I'll give you the rocks, and I'll tell you when to back. I'll tell you when to give me driver because I want you to straighten out. I think the airplane. This is something you should try. I mean, even when you go out, you've got a, you know, if you've got a nice little windy road, you're just backing down at using your mirrors. One of these days you'll thank me for that, you know, because I mean, it ain't perfect. The roads ain't straight, you know, and it's scary when you got to do it and it's on a hillside. Okay, now, I would tell you to put it in reverse. These things, I know that they have these regenerative and all this other kind of stuff, but normally you want to be in reverse, covering the brake, controlling your descent. Okay? Driver now. Driver now.
We'll stop right there. Now, hard passenger. Oh, sorry. There you go. Go ahead and back up. You got about 3 feet to back up.
got? Okay, you're good. You're good.
This one is coming much better, huh?
Yeah, this is even there.
Passenger now. That's good. Keep that. Come up here and see me. Come up here and see me. We got plenty of room. Come on up here.
I'll tell you, back up about 3 feet.
These rocks are on the ground. Set your feet. Just stand up here and look at the tree. That's cool. So, when you come seriously like this, it makes it much easier for
Okay, now just give it a little bit of gas. We're going to bump it. Not fast. Your wheels a little bit this way, right there. Now just give it a little bump. Nice and easy though. There you go. A little more fuel. Come on.
So, you don't want to go speeding.
You're not hung up on anything. Let's back down and try you over a little bit further to the driver's side. Back up a little bit further.
You've got these street tires, which don't give you a lot of traction. That extra momentum got you past there. Helps on. Right, so take right. Right, switches. This is the bathroom.
That's good.
I thought it was a pet toilet.
I don't know if you noticed, those toilets in the main campground, they don't flush right. All that water's at the back, and stuff will just sit there near the front unless you shove it down or something. Which I actually did with my foot. I mean, there was no, you know what, on it, just a bunch of water paper.
They call these things side by sides.
What things?
This little black rubber thing.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Is that the guy that was playing all that music?
Yeah.
That's just good.
Yeah. You want to bring your half around here? When you come to a Y and one is up, go up.
It's kind of a hump here. So.
wasn't as high as I am now. Like last time I learned I should be in very high the whole time.
As high as you can get it, basically. Unless you're on an angle, when you might roll over.
Really nice view.
That really makes a lot of
Up
sense.
here, if you're going to take pictures, just stop and take your picture. And the way we're doing it, the vehicles ahead of you won't see you for a moment, and so they'll stop and let you catch up. And it works pretty well that way.
What's he talking about taking a picture of?
Oh,
what?
just because you could see all the way over there.
Oh, okay. Just a scene.
Yeah, for everybody who doesn't have a passenger,
Yeah.
they can stop and take a picture. That's what he's saying.
Okay. It's pretty high up, man.
Yeah.
I thought you were breaking up. Can you repeat that?
Possible medical at
Couldn't hear a word. Of course, you went over that. You had a really big problem.
Yeah, it would not be a good day, that's for sure. So, right here for just,
Next time you stop, we ought to wipe the dust off the windshield.
just use the wiper.
You got that green thing tied onto it. Just don't scratch your windshield. No water in there. Well, you got water in there. Or cleaner.
Comes out of the windshield. Awesome.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to have our windows open, aren't we?
I think driving like this is fine. It's when they're outside trying to talk to us. So I figured just keep the dust out.
Yeah.
Allison, you see out there? See how high up we are? This is the one that at the end it does a sharp turn down. That's the first down there, I can see.
Yeah.
Glad I don't have paint.
Yeah. You could always buff it out of your stainless paint. You might be able
There's a
to.
couple of business sets here. good chance to practice using engine braking and going down into lowest range, and just let the engine help in holding back your speed.
There's other little paths up here. Look at this.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't imagine going up that. Just by turning that corner with me there. You're automatically engine braking. Let's think about that. Kim and I were driving over these truck escape ramps.
Yeah.
With electric trucks, you wouldn't need that. You wouldn't overheat your brakes. Should. What kind of obstacles after this one? Did she get rocked to sleep like that?
I'm not sure what's after this.
Watch your battery here. Is there a metal skid plate under this?
Just the factory one. There's not anything additional. So last time we took a turn here.
Oh, that one. You turned that?
Yeah.
Man.
I think that was the turn. No, maybe it was something like this. There's one, but it's a turn like that. At the bottom. I have a cruise control for off-roading too.
Really? Just do a constant speed?
Yeah. You can increment in half mile increments. Down there's the frame twister. That's probably where we're going next.
We're just coming up to an opportunity to practice doing a 3-point turn and a downhill. So give the vehicle ahead of you a little bit of space so that they can back up. So we're going to show you the example, and then each of you should follow the example of the vehicle ahead of you.
There's the guy behind you. Got a call. It's Tara.
She's probably all out for a walk. I guess I have self signal. Yeah, so we're trying to make this sharp turn. This is what we did last time. It's definitely a little.
After you take the left turn, we'll go down to the Hall Road and make a left, and we'll line up and wait for everybody to get off the hill. Dennis, this is 3-point turn. So this is the turn where you pull forward and then back as you're turning, and then go straight down the hill. Got it. That's the place. Got it.
here.
Yeah, no, that's quite as easy for you.
He pulled way up in there and into that. That's the door.
Last time I just took the turn for the city.
Now the drivers all had to keep up with who's in front of them to follow them and who's behind them. So if you notice the person behind you is out of sight, you're supposed to wait until they can see you so they know which way to go, because sometimes there was forks in the road and you wouldn't know really which way to go if you didn't know which vehicle to follow, or if the vehicle you're following was not visible.
Right turn. It will be needed also 3-point turning to do this turn.
Something like one of the GMC's gym vehicles with that crab kind of four-wheel steering would do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How you factor in.
It doesn't seem to be as useful to me as what you do.
Right. Yeah. I definitely take four-wheel steering over crab walk.
Yeah, I would too. It's kind of steep on the sides. You can straight the side.
You might have to do a four-wheel. Maybe.
I think I would. If I scrape
Just damage your truck. How this vehicle moves. Since the,
Yeah, I mean it does. That's just the way it is.
it's just the physics of the vehicle. It's like
Drive all of them in a lake and see who survives one.
right, exactly.
That's the quarry over there. Looks like a quarry.
I think we're going to come down next to it.
This really isn't granite-based rock here, is it? Looks like more like limestone or something. But I don't know.
It doesn't look like granite.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
Maybe bits of granite, but not the majority.
And you wouldn't be getting this kind of dusting off granite, probably. It's so hard. You can get some, but
Backside of the quarry, stay out of the way of Dick and his crew doing their training.
They have to do. People dig out these.
yeah, that vehicle traffic will definitely change the surface.
Heavy vehicles slide
Yeah.
into the vehicle.
In fact, you go that way. showed the green round circle on a green line, dash line, was relatively easy. The square blue on a blue dash line was more difficult, and the black diamond was the worst. So this is kind of medium.
So Rabbit Road, I guess, goes up there. So we're not doing that.
Yeah, all these gas-powered vehicles are just sucking in all this dust.
Exactly. Better have a good air filter. Well, after the trip, they'll need
Probably need to replace it. Well, this is definitely a dusty ordeal. I didn't know. Oh yeah, there is. There's one here. I don't know what that is.
On rabbit, tails on rabbit. And then cottonwood.
Oh, this is where you come down and have it.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
That looks like a diamond there. I wonder if they do these things in mud or rain.
Well, I don't
They
know.
make a whole different kind of deal. Are they gonna have you drive over a frame twisting log?
Yeah, the frame twister I think is over there.
Foothill Road, this direction of Foothill
Interesting.
Road will get us back into the old obstacle course. Understood.
I guess we'll probably switch. No, that's a little lake. Pretty sure this is Manchester here. But are we going to the back? Because I thought we were supposed to go this way.
Out and we'll talk, take a look at this and take Rob do his exhibition and then you can decide if you want to do this or not.
He's in a bad spot there.
Yeah.
Allison still asleep?
Yeah. Yeah. Or my pinstripes 1 month in, right? That'll start. Yeah. How's the Cybertruck treating you with all the...
Is an exercise in following your spotter. Because we can see the underneath of the vehicle, we can see the sides of the vehicle, and also this looks pretty daunting, and in fact the wood stuff will move around a little bit. So the key to it is first the spotter, and going very slow. Just and we'll give you indications that you're coming up on the logs and going down, and we'll be giving you pointers left, right, and I like to also do it verbally. So always roll your windows down so you can hear. And that's so. Okay, straight. We go a little this way, a little bit more. There you go. Okay, hold it. Good. Okay, passenger a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Okay, come up. Now, hard right. Hold it. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Just a little now. There you go. That's it. That's it now. Straight. Right on the rock. Nope. Straight. Nope. Small movements. Small movements. Straight. Okay. This is no water, mud.
Yeah. Do you do this much in mud? I mean,
There, in the springtime, this is all mud.
oh really?
They're here.
Yeah. That'd make it more.
A little bit this way, yeah. There you go. So, do you do left foot braking on? I mean, just out of curiosity. You don't usually, but because I find on this obstacle the slowest you can go is really helping. I don't know what happens to these when you're left foot braking.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the region braking, which will slow it down naturally when I let go.
He said I never got to drive.
Whatever you want to do, just as slow as you can. It's just makes it easier. And then the wheel movements just small.
I'll do my best, but
those are like the legendary ones that
Does it do?
Like,
Okay.
like they all.
All right. Yeah, I'm learning about it.
Green 90s, but yeah.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah. That's what I did with the others.
I mean, what?
Later 90s. But yeah. I don't know what he had. Knowing him, he
Probably had like.
Okay, here we go.
knowing him, he
Probably had like.
Okay, here we go. You're lined up straight with everything. Yep, looking good. First one here. And just a little bit, there you go. That's good. Good. Let me step over here. Okay. A little bit more. There you go. Good. Yep. That'll come up. There you go. Okay. Little. No, back just a bit. Little. There you go. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You're on the boulder here.
About to drop.
About to drop.
There we go.
There we go.
Now
up. There you go.
Good.
Good.
Now.
Ready for him to go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Joe, keep it momentum up. Back it up about 12 inches. There you go. Now, momentum up. Huh? Yeah, forward. There you go. Follow. Correct. Can you see him? There you go. Oh, you got it? Okay, back up about 12 inches, 18 inches. There, right there. Yeah, now forward. There you go. Also up. There you go. Be careful, it's slippery. Are you gonna try it? No? What? No?
When I broke those plastic ones,
Sounds worse.
It's a good thing you can jack it up as high as you can. If you couldn't do that, you would have a real problem. That makes all the difference.
Hey, there's a path here. You don't want to take the right path. You want to take the left path.
see the line.
I can't see anything. What's he call this?
Any part of this, if you want somebody to give a shout out on the radio, and someone will come and give you some attention.
I think this is where I got lost last time because the guy in front of me left. When I tried talking on my radio, I thought it was working, but like I could hear everybody.
How'd you do it? What'd you do?
I just waited until they figured it out and then they came and got me.
Where's the Cybertruck?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, it was just like this, so it's like they knew I should be next.
Were any of these guys here the same as last year?
Some of them. Like there was a lady I saw in the other group, she was already abreast. Magnus, the other group, he runs the group, so.
See the founder of it? Boy, that looks pretty rough there.
Yeah, that's why he said stay to the left.
Yeah.
So right here is where I got stuck, was whoever was over here. I didn't know, yeah. It looked like this way, but yeah, oh yeah.
This obstacle that we're about to go through is affectionately called the washing machine. I don't know where it came from, but that's what it's known as.
It's fun.
Do you mean the mud hole? No mud hole.
I mean, these could clearly do this, so what are you doing? Yeah.
Looks more like a dryer to me.
The nice thing about the EVs is you don't have to rev the engine to get power or torque. Just step on a little.
Magnus calls it the mate.
It's really all just the range. I mean, coming here is not bad because it's a supercharger.
Yeah.
19 miles away.
That's it's
If
the
you
right
wanted to go out, if you want to go out somewhere,
you got to
you're
find
in trouble.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody online about that.
Machine on washboard. We'll park here at the gate and wait for everybody to complete the inspection.
Oh man, that came close. Hitting that rock over there. His right side went down that road there, and he almost.
I feel like I should just go straight.
Yeah, look that
It's
way.
a washboard.
They didn't tell you which way to go. I don't know, maybe you can't go straight. Well, there you go.
This is one of the areas that during one of the fun runs you can spend quite a bit of time here. There's a number of areas
He
you can
may
by
even
that are a
hit
little bit more challenging. And with a little guidance you can get through, but it does take a while.
like this last time I came here, so this is interesting. It'd be interesting if you could invent something where you could shift your weight around in the vehicle.
And that's another area that the hardcore guys might want to try during the fun run.
The goats is fun because it gets you on 3 wheels a lot, and if you're not used to it, it's scary, but also fun.
Yeah, it does get you on 3 wheels, sometimes 2, and sometimes quite a bit off camber and 3 wheels.
That would be a little scary.
And if you look past the goats, you've got Truck Hill, and I don't think as a club we'll ever lead anyone up Truck Hill, but depending on conditions, it can be either easily doable or you don't want to even try it.
That's Truck Hill, I think. Straight up.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
That's really steep and narrow.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you don't know the condition until you try it.
At least you go up to the base and look at it.
Sprayer on the front camera.
That's good. Yeah, I wondered what they were doing to be able to keep the cameras clean while you're driving in bad conditions.
The only problem is they didn't put one on the tailgate. That's where you really need it.
Do you have to, does it automatically spray, or do you have to make it spray?
I can make it spray. I don't know if it's automatic or not, but I definitely don't.
We're now at the top of McCrazy. We'll see more detail on it later. And then we're heading straight up Bonanza Gulch Road. And this is an area where a lot of the road has been cut by the rain runoff. And so you want to try and maintain being on top of
That's the McCrazy, I think.
and straddling the
That? They go over that?
Apparently.
Oh, good grief.
That's why they call it.
Yeah.
I see that the road is a little washed out. Allison, where are you putting your trash? Are you going through a lot of gum?
What?
Are you throwing your gum in the trash when you're done with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So where I'm at right now, you should transition to the right side of the road because there's a pipe sticking out on the left.
pipe sticking straight out this way.
Oh wow, that must be a drop off.
Yeah, he just came down hard.
Yeah, he did.
That's how I see it. Little dip. Too bad, but not expecting it.
And this is another area where there's lots of little trails just to take off, so make sure that the vehicle behind you sees you before you move off.
If I touch this here, this was
And again, there's a downhill, good practice for engine braking or other electronic means.
imagine going down there. See the engine braking spot. Some of these hills you just can't see it.
Deep grooves, stay on the crest.
Had your AI drone assistant flying around and getting the thing, directing the car where you don't have to do anything. It just makes it turn a certain way or something. It's amazing to think that it's actually technically possible right now.
Hard left at the top of the little climb.
There's a little climb here.
Spanish Falls. There's probably something else. It's the only place I've seen.
Okay, another hard left at the top of this climb onto Bonanza Gulch Road.
That's pretty deep down here.
How their trucks are doing it without being as high off the ground.
I know it. I think it's just because of the shorter wheelbase. They just can't go down in and do it over the hill where your wheels straddle the hill. You see somebody back there?
Yeah.
See them?
They're back there.
That's a Gulch Road.
Used to was back there. This is really narrow.
Okay, and then we take a hard left.
Slow down.
Gray Road. Make sure the vehicle behind you gets to see it because we don't want them going on the Buckeye Trail, yellow black. I don't see the Tacoma behind the area.
No, we don't see anyone in front of that Tacoma either, so yeah, hold up while we regroup.
Okay, I think everybody's loading up.
Which way at Bonanza Gulch?
Correct.
Do you have your radio on, Tacoma?
Lost somebody?
That was left.
To Bonanza Gulch.
The Gulch, correct. Roger.
That's the Tacoma. Is that the fellow that had
So
the
who's in front
steps
of
on the
the
side?
No, I think he's up
Tacoma
there.
here? Grenadier?
I think there's another Tacoma. This.
Okay, I see them.
Alright, we'll count back up when you're...
Alright, we're moving again.
Where'd they come from?
Road. Meander through McCrazy. Dennis, we are still behind. You're still behind me?
The Rivian went around that vehicle.
I slowed down because we had to get all the group together. Gotcha.
That's bad.
One black diamond.
Man, people drive over that?
I guess so.
Pay attention
Ah,
to the
it
obstacles
just seems
on your left.
impossible.
I don't think
Those
that's
are double diamond
that's
trails.
the buggy section. You have to have one of these heavily modified buggies to go through.
No.
Nothing like anything we're driving. Maybe a heavily modified Jeep, but it seems like
Right.
if these guys go crazy.
Just looks impossible.
Yeah. Look at this tunnel. And then that's the truck hill, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty steep. Probably sandy too.
Probably.
Yeah.
I guess you just got to gun it and hope for the best.
Gosh, there's a big hole there. Well, that's that tunnel, isn't it? That's stuff I thought just.
From here you can see Truck Hill.
Since last charge, we've done 1,113 watt hours per mile. So 1 kilowatt per mile, more than a kilowatt per mile.
Wow, is that for going up or for going down? Yes.
Yes.
Primarily the challenge is up, but it's also dicey coming down. It's really soft.
Technically, it is not allowed to go down Truck Hill. You can only go up, and then there is a return, Truck Hill return to the right of looking from here.
Yeah, it's done both ways.
Look at this.
Illegally and legally.
Look at that. That is
We all
unbelievable.
did.
These are the crazy things.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
How could anybody drive over that with any kind of normal? I don't know what it would take to get over that.
Giant tires and
Yeah.
basically no frame.
Do they manufacture that?
I don't know actually.
It's hard to believe that's natural.
I mean, it looks like real rocks. Maybe
does.
Maybe they moved the rocks into place, but maybe there was already a big one there. I don't know. That's a good question.
Crazy.
That looks like concrete, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like a fake rock kind of concrete.
Yeah.
Like they put in zoos.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah, I would really enjoy seeing something go over that. I know these guys in these dirt bikes will do things like that. They hop over the humps and everything.
I have never seen people driving on these obstacles here.
Just have the same idea.
Yeah. Good grief.
This, my friend, is the quick view of a crazy obstacle. And as we're exiting the gate, we're
have a flying car. Just sail over it. It's a gold fruit.
You might get to see a tin top on the spot.
I wouldn't debate that very long. I'd say, no way.
Yeah. You're walking.
No, it's a smaller version of tank craft.
Doesn't look too bad from there, but it says like that.
It's really steep down to this. I don't know how you would do it with this. You would just slide down there and scrape up the whole side of your vehicle, probably.
No fender,
Yeah.
no charge port.
Need something like, somebody's like one of those buggy things with a roll cage and just 4 wheels locked up, or something.
Maybe. I guess it's nice that this park has stuff for everybody.
Yeah. This is really a good thing. It's a nice state park. We want to do this. I don't see it. Tell them to hold up. Yeah.
This is Brian in the Cybertruck. I'm not sure. Do we keep going straight?
I think it's dust. It looks like dust that way.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I lost you.
I asked them if they went downhill or uphill. That's the difference.
Yes, it is straight, I think. Guys, we probably are gonna be in our camp before 4 o'clock. That's great. So we'll go and take a scenic route. We'll arrive there just before 4 o'clock. You want to take him up Truck Hill? I said scenic,
There's
not crazy. You guys catch up? Yep, caught up. Okay. Here we go. Under the tree and turn left, and then immediately a right. You don't want to go left and left because that's the Truck Hill return. You do it on maybe on the fun run.
Left and right.
If you want to get the fellow from Ravens email address or something, we can figure out how to get it in a lot of this video because we followed him a good portion of the
That's
way.
true. Yeah, that was my biggest complaint last time. Is I really didn't have any video other than what I recorded from my GoPro. It's really to get, you just got my perspective.
Yeah.
Truck and everything.
Yeah, it's definitely different looking at the truck from the outside. probably
pressure.
what it is, yeah.
It says we only need about 2% battery weight. Back to the Hollister.
Yeah, I'm 46%. You probably got what, 150 miles of range or something.
It says 141.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't that far away.
That one's not a very fast charger, so really,
We just had time to get a trip back. You know, how far was the next one?
he said he charged it good. So
It's true, you're pretty close.
Okay, we're at the yield sign at the Prospect Road. We'll turn left.
Pretty steep, sharp turn. Steep. Doesn't catch it. That's close.
let's hustle on through and get past the little hole.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I think they're doing a good job with it. And considering everything.
One thing I wish was kind of the same thing here is I wish they had more volunteers that could just record videos and
Yeah, the people standing in various places recording videos.
Now we're going to take a
Make them
left
available for a
on
little bit of a fee or something.
I think they do have like a survey at the end. You can sign up. You can
Make sure the vehicle behind you sees you, make the, or can see you, make the left turn.
It's amazing how fast your windshield gets covered.
Yeah.
It's like the Mars River solar panels.
Yeah, pretty much. How they do that without water.
You know, there's very little atmosphere of Mars, but they should be able to compress it over time to store that in a storage tank. Carbon dioxide and water is supposed to atmosphere. And then plastic periodically. I think they should be able to do that.
Must be what they do.
Surely they call it that.
They got a helicopter to fly
Either
there.
that or they can have a little mechanical arm come out the room.
Yeah, I mean, even
off.
regular windshield wiper. But sometimes
Yeah, some.
I guess it couldn't be a rubber or something.
Some of them, I've watched a lot of these documentaries, and I know one of them were dead in the water, and then a dust devil or something came on, blew it off.
They really
Got it going again. Yeah.
That's if they know you can get in the air.
Left, to stay on the Hill Road, and this is where the pin tracks are. Right ahead of you. It's really overgrown because they haven't used it in quite a few years.
Do they call the guys who are showing you which way to go spotters? I mean, that's what I would call them. Like,
Yeah, when they're outside of the
Yeah.
vehicle, there's spotters. That's the term.
that's like what you call somebody helping somebody with marksmanship. You see, move a little bit to the right or whatever, adjust your windows. Yeah.
Weightlifting.
Okay, and here we're doing a left turn into Area 5.
take his picture. What's that? Yeah, sure. We lined up all the vehicles in our group, which was the green group, with the drivers to take a group photo. Afterwards, the drivers used a compressor to reinflate their tires. Then we were all served an excellent barbecue dinner, and we really did have a great time. I highly recommend this for those of you with 4x4s who want to learn a few things. It's a good experience.